Number 3. The Aston Martin Cygnet. The Cygnet was a small city car that went on sale in 2011. At the time, Aston Martin needed a small, fuel-efficient city car in order to comply with the upcoming European Union regulations. The solution they came up with was based on the Toyota IQ. The Cygnet was unlike anything else offered by Aston Martin, with a wheelbase of just 2 meters, or 79 inches. It cost €38,000, or about $52,000 US. For that price, buyers got a different front end and a handcrafted interior, but they also got the IQ's 1.3-liter 4-cylinder engine that made only 97 horsepower. Aston Martin was hoping to sell 4,000 Cygnets a year, but after a few model years, they managed to sell less than 150 in the UK, with a few sales in other countries as well. Number 2. The Toyota Cavalier. The Toyota Cavalier was produced while GM had a partnership with Toyota. Several Toyota vehicles were being rebadged as GM products and sold in the US, so it was decided that the Chevy Cavalier would be rebadged as a Toyota and sold in Japan. Some minor changes were made for the Japanese market, such as different mirrors, amber turn signals, wider fenders, and minor changes to the interior. But the car was doomed by the changes that were not made. For the first model year, the Cavaliers were not converted to right-hand drive. The other major problem was the engine. All of the Toyota Cavaliers were built with a 2.3 or 2.4-liter engine. Japanese cars are taxed based on the displacement of the engine, so the Toyota Cavalier owners had to pay notably higher taxes. From the 1995 to 2000 model year, about 36,000 Toyota Cavaliers were sold in Japan, while the number of Japanese cars imported into the US was obviously much higher. Number 1. The Honda Crossroad. The Crossroad was Honda's attempt to offer an SUV before they could engineer one of their own, at a time when SUVs were becoming more popular. Thanks to their stake in the British automaker Rover, they were able to sell the Land Rover Discovery as a Honda, starting in 1993. Since it was basically a rebadged Land Rover Discovery, the Crossroad was unlike any other Honda at the time. For example, it kept the Discovery's 3.9-liter V8 engine, making it one of the only Hondas to ever have a V8 engine. But the Crossroad was also affected by the same reliability issues that the Land Rover Discovery had, and some of them were subject to recalls. Honda's cooperation with Rover eventually ended when Rover was purchased by BMW. Sales ended in 1998, and the Crossroad was replaced by Honda's own SUV designs, like the CR-V.